Hello?
Yes, hi, how are you? This is Ella.
Hey. Hey, Ella,
Hey,
how are you?
I'm great, thank you. How's it going,
Good.
my love?
It's going pretty good.
Good, good,
Can't
good.
complain.
Say that again?
I said I can't complain.
All right, all right. You live in Washington or North Carolina?
Washington.
Oh, so 360 is Washington.
Yeah,
Ah.
the Pacific Northwest.
Oh, why? So probably 303 is North Carolina,
My,
and I got it mixed up. All right.
oh, okay.
Yeah, 'cause I was
Yeah.
trying to find your number, and then when I finally found it, I seen 360. I said, oh, okay, this is a North Carolina client. But then when I put it in my phone, it popped up Washington. So I was like, okay, that's cool too.
Oh,
Anyhow,
okay, that's funny.
yeah. Anyhow, my love, have you ever received a psychic medium reading before? Should I explain to you how I conduct sessions? Are you familiar?
I've never received it, but I've watched I don't know how many of your videos. I'm like addicted to your videos.
Thank you. I try. I try. I try.
You
Thank
do. You
you.
do great.
Thank you so much. I'm glad that the videos that I'm putting out is also helping others, along their journey. I always say, hey, even if you don't get a reading from me, you can always watch my videos and get some type of comfort or whatever, but
Right.
it's nothing better than the actual experience.
Yeah, it was too good watching it. I just had to see it for myself. So I'm like, look, I need this reading.
Oh, yes, yes, thank you. Okay, so let me give me a second. Let me put you up on a volume so that the recording, okay, I guess is good. Probably that's your phone that's a little bit low, but that's fine. That's cool too. Oh,
Okay, I
give
can
me.
probably turn it up. Let's see. Is
Mhm.
that a little bit better? Is that better?
Um that's okay, but I'm ready to channel, so forget the volume.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm ready to channel. Forget the volume. So okay, give me 1 second because there's a few things coming up with you right now, and again, I have to let you know that your spirit guides is going to begin to tell me things about you from the past, present, and future tense. So because there's no such thing as timing on the other side. Just to keep that in mind. So the first thing that's coming up with you, my love, is they're speaking to me about money, finances. They're saying this is, and the number 8 is also attached with you. So they say, listen, this one here, and I'm seeing a diamond. So you want to also work with pyrite, one of the crystals that will benefit you along your journey. In order for you to receive abundance of wealth, is pyrite. And what they're saying is, this one here, you have the energy to rather make money, or rather when you make money, you lose money a lot. It comes out of your hand very quickly. And what they're saying is
Right.
she has to come to a balance in order for her to uh, align yourself with your ultimate good, or align yourself with the success that you always want or you desire in life. Because what's happening with you is you don't have an issue with making money. However, it is keeping money, or rather you are, what they're saying, undecided of how you want to make the big bang, is what they're saying, the big bucks. Because you're very creative, and what they're also saying is she needs to start her own business. Rather, it is through any type of expression you want to. If it's quilting. I don't know if you do anything with creative hands, with your hands being creative. Rather, everyone now is doing their own, like natural clothing, or sewing, or buttons, or anything creativity in that way, where it will catch the conscious community, is what they're saying. Or
Girl, okay.
yeah, uh-huh. Or rather oils, rather essential oils, or any type of like cosmetics, because you don't get enough of that. But what they're saying is she's the researcher. You need to research the reason why some of the things that you might have or you will be getting into did not blossom or did not grow, they actually said blossom, is because the research has to be intact in order for you to be successful. So researching is definitely strong with you, as I'm feeling the Sagittarius energy. So we're dealing with the mind, which is which is air and also fire. So putting that mental and passion into play, and then she will be at ease with her life moving forward. Do you have children?
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Oh, okay, I see them. Okay, because I was gonna say rather, if you have children, if you don't have children, you're about to have some damn children, because the children is here.
I hope not no more, because I got 5.
Oh, well, I see 3. They actually showed me 3. So that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
If you didn't have children, my girl, you're gonna have some children, but you have children, so I'm seeing them. But I'm seeing 3 of them, and that's why they're saying, hey, she has a family, she has children. So in order for you to, what they're saying is support your children, come into a state of balance and passion and consistency in order for you to succeed. And the main fact that you have 5, you got a business right there. 5 children, you got a business. You put them to work. Family business. This is a family.
Okay.
This is a family
right.
business here. Most of my conscious friends are now, putting. Well, not now. They've been putting their children at work. Another friend of mine, she has her own, I'm conscious and young button with her daughter, and then the other one, Sister Malika Ali, which she's on YouTube as well. Her daughter does the vegan brownies, and they lecture or they vend at different lectures. So if you're in Washington D.C., you got that lecture coming up this Saturday. You better create something to make some money, because that's what so that's what they're saying. The one with David Banner. I was thinking about going, but I'm not quite sure now due to certain circumstances that have arrived. But it's a possibility. However, what they're saying is learn, or rather get into starting up your new business or things that will benefit you so you can be your own boss, is what I'm saying. And then 2, meditation is definitely coming up with you, saying that, listen, she needs to activate her higher centers. So we're dealing with the color purple or royal purple or even blue is what they're saying. So that's your favorite color?
Yeah, girl.
I'm pretty sure it is. I'm pretty sure it is. So align yourself with that that color vibration. Align yourself with color vibration. And then 2, the mental fogginess is showing up. Rather is overthinking. She's overthinking. Just be free. Just allow the universe to respond to you. The universe will never stir you wrong, my love. Know that for sure. And I do understand you have 5 children, and you're trying to make a living or whatever the situation is, but you are a person that is good with karmic reward. Again, the number 8 is coming up with you. And 8 also deals with gold, and gold also deals with financial rewards. And the financial, one of the way that you can receive the financial rewards is from dealing with pyrite and just trusting that you are a money maker. When's your birthday?
May 21st.
May 21st. Huh?
I said May 21st, which equals 8.
Okay, there you go. Right, there you go. So you have to understand, your vibration and your path life, or your walk of path, or whatever, however they say it. Understanding who you are, understanding your strengths is what they're saying, and your weaknesses, and then in order for you to be successful, this is the reason why at times you may feel like, what am I gonna do with myself, and you go back and forth like that. See, like that what they're saying, showing me is the scales. Like the scales, you go back and forth with that. And the way you can not go back and forth with that is, of course, through meditation. And I spoke to you. You said you are a May 21st. That's a Gemini, correct?
Right.
Opposite Sagittarius. which
yeah,
is,
and I
huh?
Yeah, I was when you said Sagittarius, because I've been watching your videos, so I've been doing a little research, and I found that Gemini is opposite Sagittarius, and you just spoke of Sagittarius not too long ago with me.
Correct. And then too, I mentioned the air sign. I said, so this is, the air and the fire. So you're just confirming now that yes, I am a Gemini, which is an air sign, but then my opposite sign is a Sagittarius, which is a fire sign. So putting those, so what I'm saying is, what your spirit guides is recommending is putting those two elements together. Then you will be more in balance with yourself. So putting the mental, and that's why they're saying the researching. She's a person that researches in order for you to make the money, because Geminis are very creative people. Very, very creative people. And like they are the ones that are the natural channelers. So being able to, and this will make sense of why they're saying higher sensors and clarity of the mind and the color purple. Because we're dealing with higher sensors in order for you to sustain a proper lifestyle for you and your family moving forward. Definitely. They're speaking to me about aloe vera, aloe water. So in that situation, it may be a detox that they are recommending for you. Perhaps due to constipation or not proper bowel movements, or just cleaning out the digestive system is what they're saying. One of the plants that resonates well with you or is compatible with you is the aloe vera plant. That's what they're showing.
Yeah, and I'm not frequent like I'm supposed to be with my bowels. Never have been.
Oh, okay. So then that's why it's coming up. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so then that's why it's coming up. See? So then that's good. So one of the solutions to that is you want to get you some aloe vera, a small piece of aloe vera. Let me see something real quick. Let me see what they're showing me. What you can add to. Okay. Okay. Give me a second. Okay, so what you can do is, there's two things that you can do. There's two mixture. You can have the aloe vera water straight, or you can sweeten the aloe vera water with sugar cane juice or sugar cane itself, okay? Or you can have the aloe vera with ginger. Now let me tell you something. I don't know if you have aloe vera straight ever in your life, but don't sleep on that. That thing is nasty. I don't even play with that. Like that aloe vera, like I've gone through a lot of different green juices, and I tell my clients, hey, it's not that bad. But aloe vera, like alone like that, It doesn't sit well with me. It doesn't sit well with me. No. But again, everything that doesn't taste good is always good for the body. The bitter, the properties, the healing properties of aloe vera it's magnificent. So this is a solution or a recommendation from your spirit guides. So to help you with, the digestive system, aspect, moving forward. Okay. Are there any questions that you may have?
Well, yes. There's a few with certain experiences I've had that stuck with me, starting from an adolescence all the way up to now. So I've always hearing a deep male voice from a child, even as an adult, when no one is around. I'm always alone. Call me by my name. My family call me Shantae. That's my middle name. So, I never knew who that was. I've always felt a presence every now and again. Also from a child, like I can just look. I feel something there. I look. I don't see anything, but I'm looking because I'm waiting to see it because I know it's there, but it's not presenting itself to me. And like in the house that I'm in now, I'm always hearing rustling and tussling by my door. But with me having 5 kids, I always thought it was them. But one summer, all 5 kids were in Vegas visiting with their grandparents. My husband was working in Alaska, and my door was open. I was just sitting here on the computer, and I'm hearing that tussling. And I remember telling my husband about it, like, dude, I'm hearing something. Something is here. I'm not crazy. He didn't believe me until he came home. He was here alone. I was at work, and he heard it too. But I'm like, I don't feel like it's evil or to do me harm, but it's always been something there I feel that's been following me, and I don't know if it's the ancestors, some a guardian angel, or what.
Okay, when we speak about reincarnation, this is what I'm saying. When we speak about reincarnation, I'm kind of feeling like it might be a great grandfather. You have a very close family, like from your mom's side.
Yeah, my mom, she kind of kept me away from them because she's very protective. But me knowing them as an adult now, yeah, they're very close knit and very tight. But I'm not really, connected with them. Her mother passed from breast cancer when she was 2. My father's mother died when he was 14. I don't know from what. My father's father died when I was 4. And my grandfather, or my mother's father, he was alive. He didn't die till like 2003, but he was a drug addict. His house was filthy, and she would just take me to visit him maybe once a year until a certain age, and then I wasn't around anymore.
Okay.
With him, so
I didn't because all right. So then that's all right. So here it is. The people. Okay, here it is. The people. The ones that you're hearing is the ones that you came from. The people that are in other dimensions that are watching over you. Like I said, we talk about reincarnation. You came from another planet. The planet that you came from, which I'm not quite getting, these are the people that are here for you. They will come up they will come. Let me tell you something. You be in a crisis if you want. You be in danger if you want. They'll come. These people will come. Okay. It's like the Anunnakis or the UFOs or the Greys. They'll come and they'll present themselves whenever they feel like it. Okay.
Right.
Yeah. So these entities or these deities that are around you is actually your family members or ones that known you for like a soul connection. It's like a soul connection. However, the reason why I asked about your grandfather, and it might be your grandfather from your father's side, I'm feeling more so, is because he's with you as well. I'm not sure of the relationship that you had with him, but he's also someone that is around you, rather you know that or not. But these people who's whispering in your ear, the family name, no, they're from another dimension.
Oh, okay.
They're from another dimension, but they know you.
That's great. Because I always, me and my father's father, my biological father wasn't there because he ran off. I don't know. I'm pissed with him, to lack of a better term. But his father, when he was there, me and my grandfather were really close. Nothing but great memories. But he died from I think liver cancer or something when I was 4. After that, you can count on one hand how many times I saw my father in and out. I didn't find out my father died until 2005 when I was doing Ancestry.com.
Your father,
not 2000. Sorry, go ahead.
Your father's skinny?
Yeah, he's a slender man, and my grandfather is too. His dad. But I didn't find out he was dead. Not 2005. I found out he died in 2005, but I found out in 2012 because I had just moved out here to Washington and started that ancestry thing. And I have to confirm with my mom by her giving me his social that it was him. and he died. And that kind of pissed me off more because I felt with him not being like he did it on purpose. It sounds crazy, but
that okay. So it's one or two things with that. You still have to, well, not still have to. What you should begin to do is speak the words of forgiveness, because the only person that is affecting is yourself. Your father has made the transition already, right? Correct? Right? So
yeah.
he is free from the physical plane. However, the main fact that you still have this grudge or this deep rooted pain about him is locking him down for him not to travel safely, is what they're saying. Because when I ask you, is your father a slender man, it's because I see him. He's a slender man and he has white hair. Very old. He looks old. He has white hair, but he has his head down like he's ashamed. So the main fact that, and let me tell you something, he might have done a whole lot of stuff in his lifetime that you don't even know about. But the main fact that this relationship between you and him is unclosed, or he doesn't have any closure. He does feel some type of guilt. His spirit, actually, not the avatar him, but his spirit does feel some type of remorse. But guess what? He's gonna have to pay that in his next lifetime. He's gonna have to pay his karmic debt in his next lifetime, is what your spirit guides are now saying. So, in order to set you free, forgive, not because he deserves forgiveness, but because you are entitled to set yourself free. You are entitled to be at ease. Forgive him because he's no longer on this physical plane, and he feels it. And the universe, he's gonna have to learn the lesson of becoming a good father in his never lifetime. Have you ever thought about that? Have you ever thought that the reason why he treated you, or the reason why the relationship was the way he was, is because he has not mastered how to become a parent? That could be too.
Yeah.
That can be too.
Yeah, I have. I thought of a few different possibilities and how it was better off for me that he wasn't around, possibly. Right. But, that human side of me was like, but, did he not love me, and this, that, and the other? Is that why he wasn't there? And he had a drug issue too, because when I got his death certificate, he died from a heart attack, cocaine use, psychosis due to cocaine use. All of that was on there.
Mm-hmm.
So he had issues, and I was like, well, maybe that was better for me that he wasn't there. But the child in me is still holding on, to that pain. But I know I gotta let it go.
You should. It's challenging. I wouldn't say it's hard. I would say it's challenging. It's definitely challenging to let that go. Again, a lot of us grew up with no parents at all, not even a mother, not even a father. Not to take anything away from you. However, you are and that's perhaps why your spirit guides is speaking to me in a sense where you are the only one that will lock yourself down from receiving your blessings. This plays a part as well in good health. This is spiritual, because it's like you're psychologically trauma. You have psychological trauma due to the relationships of you and your father. So how are you able to heal from that, so that your spirit can be more lighter in order for you to receive your karmic rewards? The number 8.
Right.
The number 8. Remember when I spoke to you, you are someone that is going to receive karmic rewards. But how are you going to be able to do so if one aspect of you is still trapped or caught up with the emotions of your father, or the relationship, or what has been done to you?
Right, yeah. It ain't going to happen.
And then, too, my love, you also have to take into consideration that you chose your parents, you chose your lifestyle, you chose the different experiences that you will be going through. You chose this. That's how come you reincarnated onto this planet under these two parents of yours. You chose these two.
Right.
This has been already in the make. Everything that's going on right now. And I'm going to tell you one thing, which I'm going through personally right now. I'm going through a situation with one of my close friends who, has been going through lots of, psychological problems, abandonment, depression, etc., etc. She just had a baby. Now the baby is being placed in foster care. You already know, someone like me, I got that locked out. Now he's being taken out. But we mourn and we're sensitive about the fact that he has been placed in foster care. But then I had to sit back and I had to say, well, he chose this. He chose this reality for him. Yes, it's sensitive for us because we love him, but on a spiritual plane, on a higher plane, he has reincarnated to go through these different experiences. Because he's going to be a God. He's going to be somebody. But he has to go through trials and tribulations in order for him to be who he is. He chose this.
Right.
Same with you.
I feel you.
Same with you. Same with myself, with my father. I love him. Yeah, we have a good relationship right now, but my father was never around during adolescence, childhood. No, I've gained a relationship or grew with my father as an adult.
Okay. I'm going to do that. I'm going to forgive him, and I'm going to release him.
Release him, forgive him. What month was he born? Oh, not born, but what month did he make the transition? Are you familiar with that?
December.
Oh, there go the fire. There go the Sagittarian energy. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The fire, the Kundalini, the spirit, So in any event, I would definitely, I know that it's a bit sensitive for you, but you don't want this aspect of yourself which you no longer have control of to block you from receiving your or rather allowing the universe to respond to the good you. That right there is a blockage.
Yeah,
feeling,
I feel it too. You hit that right on the head right there with blockage right there.
It's a blockage. So in order for you to heal yourself or jump over the blockage, because that's what your spirit guides are showing me. They're showing me blocks, like a wall, and they're saying in order for her to jump over the wall, she has to deal with what is in front of her, and you don't have much control over how your father treated you, what he did. You don't have no control. As a matter of fact, he is non-existent right now.
Right.
So how do you deal with something that is not even real in terms of existence? It's real that he made you feel that way. Yes, that's true. He made you. But can you sit down with him face to face and have a last conversation?
Right. Yeah, I can't, and I don't want to. I just want to let him go.
Let him go.
Mhm.
Drop that like a bad habit, and it's gonna take time. It's definitely going to take time. You definitely, because this is something dealing with genetics. A genetic thing, a genetic DNA coding that is inside of you that makes you feel some type of way. And you're fortunate enough, and this is I'm going to give you another example of why this is a good outcome for you, because guess what? You are married and you have children. You are a loving mother, and you also have a mate. Although that relationship with your mate may not be so divine at times, you still have that father that you never once had before. Some people, many of us as women, because we have been abandoned from our father, we don't even know how to deal with our own children. We abandon our own children. We don't even have trust in our mate, because our father, who's supposed to be our first boyfriend or mate, abandoned us.
Right.
But that's the opposite with you. So that's another pointer up in terms of how you are powerful. You are infinite. This is another key point that you have to look at to say, okay, you know what? I'm good. I'm healing myself. I'm not that. It's not that bad. If I'm having a good relationship with, my marriage, and I have my children, I'm not abandoning my children. If all of this is put into play, you're a little bit more advanced in this situation than you think.
Okay. Yeah.
All right, my love.
Yeah, I feel you on that. That's good.
It's really good, and I'm proud, and I'm happy to know that, because I have a lot of clients that it's not even it's trust issues, relationships, abandonments as a child, disrespecting their mates, not trusting their mates, not loving their mates, and I tend to channel I tend to channel their root chakra. And when I channel the root chakra, it's like, okay, well, I see some family issues there. Yeah, it is some family issues there, with my father or with my mom. And, oh, okay, well, that's what you need to deal with before trying to establish a relationship. But you have already established a marriage.
Yeah. We've been together since 15.
Hey, hello. Commitment. That's why I didn't pick up nothing bad with your relationship. I like that. I like that brother for you. He's your soulmate. He's you. I like him.
I feel that.
Yeah, I like him for you.
He's crazy too.
He's all right. He's all right. He's a black man trying to survive. That's okay. Okay, my love.
Yeah, that's good.
That's beautiful. Thank you again. I want to thank you for reaching out to me, so that I can further assist you. I always recommend my first-time clients to, if you have anyone else that you want to recommend to me, feel free to do so. I'm going to upload this video right away. I'm not going to edit it. I'm just going to shoot it straight up to not Facebook. Shoot it straight up to the YouTube. So, would you like this to be published publicly, or would you like it private?
Oh no, it can be on there. That's good.
Okay. All right, not a problem.
Yeah.
So, whenever by tonight, when I'm done with my clients, I'll be publishing these videos. All right?
Oh, and we'll be in touch again.
Oh, my love, thank you so much.
Okay, thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay. Bye-bye.